Outside of Washington, D.C. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and goal.
Geno now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
19 Tigers.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now is Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
60.
Here's Daniels. A quick throw, but incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Come on. Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
The toss right side. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Liking 18. Street. Street. Go check.
To throw is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come to 6. Come 19. Come 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 5. Throwing now is Geno. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Crackle 80.
On the toss, Krosky Merritt. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
For a Commander's first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hey, check that. Street.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Striking 18. Ready.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up. and got them 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Come on, go!
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Darnay Holmes makes the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Okay.
2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Krosky-Merritt will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And he was polished off by a Washington touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now Gino. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Here's Smith. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Smith. Under pressure, they got him again. And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will take over in a 1st and 10. The Commanders back out late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Track him 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Cougar 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Rotates Ertz going across the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Washington, 1st down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hitting Samuel on the slam. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Press all 80.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll try to run the option here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
Back to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Geno now to throw. Open man is Myers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside hit. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Short throw caught by Bowers. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Geno going to hand it to Genty. Oh, look at the juke. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
First down. A gain of 12.
Smith.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they're caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and shoot.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Nick Bawden, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas first down.
After the run, Smith going to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers with an amazing diving catch. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Rocco 80.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Turnover on down.
Bourne going to go in motion left. Now Smith. Open man is Bourne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Jensen. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 4 yards. And
Throwing now is Gino.
First down.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he stopped immediately there.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Washington on 3rd down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Touchdown Raiders! Jacoby Myers from 13 yards out.
And the Raiders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense back out there. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Throwing now is Daniels.
He's going to let it go again. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 4th down, here's Daniels.
And it's incomplete. They